Hello and welcome back to Football Manager 2020 with Southport. We are now on the 1st of December. We've got a match up today against 5th place Wrexham. We are now up into 4th place because we've done alright in between episodes. Last episode then ended with the 1-0 victory against Hartlepool, the unexpected 1-0 victory against Hartlepool, and then we've gone undefeated in the league once again. First up against Hemel Hempstead, Jack Bridge with a penalty. That was the only goal of the game. It wasn't the best of performances, but we still pick up the 3 points. Into the FA Cup, we lose this one. We went 1-0 up, Bradley Bowers scoring after 12 minutes, and then just kind of threw it away. I don't like cup competitions anyway. Then back into the league, 2 draws on the spin against Sutton and FC Halifax. Against Sutton, a 90th minute equaliser from Cameron Archer retains a solitary point. And then against Halifax, we should have won, but a 95th minute Jack Erling equaliser for Halifax gives them a point. Cameron Archer, Clayton Lewis and Raul Correa with the goals here. Against Harrogate, we suddenly turned on the style. A 5-1 victory. We were 1-0 down after 12 minutes. Then Raul Correa scores 2. Tom Sams gets on the score sheet. Cameron Archer and substitute George Newell as well. A very good 5-1 victory. And then we went to play table-topping Torquay. That's a mouthful. And we beat them 2-0 as well. Cameron Archer, Raul Correa. We've beaten 2 teams who were at the top of the table at the time of beating them as well. We've started to do something pretty good. Today, as I mentioned, we're up against Wrexham. We are currently 4th, 5th place Wrexham. We're both on the same amount of points. We are still a reasonable distance away from Torquay, but not far away from York. This is going to be the hardest division to get out of because only one team goes up. I think it's actually 2 teams that go up, isn't it? If we check. Yeah, 2 teams go up. So we need to either finish top or win the playoffs. I don't want to go through the playoffs again. That was a mess last year. I don't want to do it again. Also, I don't know whether you spotted there, we've got the top goal scorer and the 3rd top goal scorer in our team with Kobe Arthur. Kobe Arthur's not ours. It's Cameron Archer with 14, Raul Correa with 9. I think also George Newell probably isn't too far down the list. I think he's got 5, so he doesn't quite make it. I've just remembered as well, we've done a transfer. This guy, Brad Walker, formerly of Shrewsbury, and Wrexham, and Crewe, and Hartlepool. He's basically, if we have a look, yeah, he's a League 2 standard footballer. Getting him in the Vanarama National, pretty helpful. He's probably not going to play a huge amount. Played 3 games, what am I about? 3-star current ability, does have 5-star potential, but at this level of football, pretty much everyone has 5-star potential. So Wrexham are on strong form, but they have just lost their last match. It was against Blackpool. Fair enough. And they also drew 1-1 away against Chorley. Before that, though, a 4-0 victory, a 2-0 victory, and a 2-0 victory. They don't concede a lot of goals. Good news for us is we do seem to score a lot of goals at the moment. The starting lineup we will be going for then. In goal will be Harrison Mayle, Tom Sams, Ollie Denham and Gideon Adu-Prepper will be the back 3. Harry Woodward and Bradley Bowers will be the wing backs today. Yeah, we've kind of reverted back to having the old wing backs from last season because the ones this year, Morgan Boys, as I've mentioned before, he's not particularly great going forward. I think, what's his name? Mickey. Where is he? Mikel Scarlett, currently out injured for actually 3 months. He slipped his disc. So, Woodward, Harry, comes in to try and give himself a nice little chance. In the middle of the pitch, Clayton Lewis, Sam Corn. It's going to be Stan Flaherty as the attacking midfielder with Cameron Archer and Raul Correa. Well, Wrexham are playing a 4-4-2, so yeah, there's probably going to be a 0-0 draw or a 1-0 victory for Wrexham, isn't it? Now, we've been on a good bit of form. We've played some really good football, beating some good teams, beating Torquay, beating Hartlepool, who we're now ahead of in the table. I just want to keep this run going. It'll be great. Would be nice to have some highlights. Is that too much to ask? We're 25 minutes in. So far, no highlights. We've had no shots on target as well. Right, let's give them a demand more. 32 minutes on the clock and Wrexham have the ball. Lewis heads forward though. Flaherty inside his own half finds Bradley Bowers. He's played the long ball. It gets over to Raul Correa. In on goal. Langton makes a save. Correa really should have put that one away. We're going to see the corner. It's going to be Woodward stepping up to take it. Nobody is there. Pearson chests it down in his own 6-yard box from a corner. What type of corner was that? 4 minutes to play of the first half. Rydell's throw. Buttroyd, sure, whatever. What's his name? Dekai Dax? This man's name? He's gone for goal. He's put it in the bottom corner. Berat Stabasi? Sure. We're 1-0 down. Every time I hit record, we stop playing well. I don't get it. Half-time then, 1-0 down. Not a very good performance because that's what happens when we play on camera. Sympathise. Assertively, we've been the better team. That was why did I say that? Again, strikers just not doing very well this match. Literally, the last 2 matches, they've been great. Now they've just stopped. Right, we're going to go positive, see if that makes a difference. It probably won't. Second half is having just as many highlights as the first half. By the looks of it, nothing's going on. Correa's having a shocker. Just literally, after I've been bigging him up and giving him all this praise, Woodward's having a shocker as well. We've got no right backs. So, yeah, we're just going to have to deal with that then. So, Georgie Newell's come on for Correa. That's it. We do finally have a highlight. 8 minutes left to play. Newell, Bowers going to cross it in. He does cross it in straight towards the goalkeeper. Absolutely shocking cross that was, wasn't it? Laneton now with the ball inside his own area. Kicks it long over the halfway line. Head down. Jackson collects it for Wrexham. Number 17 back to Buttroyd inside his own half. Deskin. Wrexham playing about with the ball here. They're going to break through, aren't they? I can see it happening. Jackson collects it. Once again, crosses in. Miller back to Redmond. Goes for goal. And Devonte Redmond has made it 2-0. It's another defeat on camera. Another defeat on camera. Really? Still time to get back into this. Not a lot of time, but still some time. Wrexham with the ball inside their own half. The first goal scorer plays the ball forward. Redmond in the middle. The second goal scorer back on that right-hand side to Berat. Runs down the flank. Crosses in. It's... oh, my word. Goalkeeper. What are you doing? 3-0 down now. It's just appalling. Mayall's got a 6.1. Woodward's got a 6.2. Adu Prepper went down to a 6.0 then. A 3-0 defeat. What has happened? I genuinely don't understand what is going on here. I've played literally every single match and we win when we're not recording. The moment I suddenly hit record, we just turn into the worst football team in the world. Lewis with the ball forward. Newell heads down. Corn to Bradley Bowers. Plays it to Newell. Newell's going to hopefully get there first. I just want a goal now. Just get ourselves a goal. Bowers crosses in. It's gone all the way through. It's Cameron Archer. His 15th goal of the season. We're not back into this game, but we do at least have that solitary goal to kind of hold on to. Means absolutely nothing, though. 3-1. 3-1. Harrison Mayall was... let them know we appreciate their efforts. No, you're getting shouted every single bloody match. Aggressively, you were awful. You were absolutely awful. You're not playing the next match. Right, as it is a Monday, I think what we might do, we're going to also show the Barrow game, because this is going to be a very short episode otherwise. Match number 2 then of the episode. Time for a match against Barrow. We've already played them once this season. I can't remember. Well, judging by that, we won, didn't we? Southport won. It was this one. We beat them 4-1. So... we should be able to do it again, right? We're at home. We should be better. We should beat them 8-1. Right, starting lineup then. We're going for basically the same players, just a couple of minor tweaks. So Brad Watkins will be the goalkeeper today because Harrison Mayall has pissed me off with that last match. Tom Sams, Ollie Denham and Gideon Adu Prepper will remain as the back three. Denham really does need to have a break at some point, but I don't want to do it right now. Woodward and Bowers both will remain as the wing-backs. Brad Walker comes in. He's going to be the box-to-box midfielder. Clayton Lewis will be the ball-winning midfielder with Stan Flaherty, Cameron Archer and George Newell as the striker today because Raul Correa has gone and got himself injured. So George Newell is going to be playing up front. Did we swap you two over? Yes, we swap you two over. That's much better. George Newell pressing forward. Archer as the advance forward. Let's go. Right, slightly different formation we're playing against today. So, I'm hoping we just struggle against 4-4-2s. And if that's the case, maybe we just need to have a different formation against 4-4-2s. 15 minutes in, no highlights. What is happening? What is going on? No highlights at all. Let's go positive. Let's see if we can spark some action. We're having loads of shots apparently. 8 shots, 3 on target. No highlights. Finally, we do have a highlight. It's taken over half an hour to get here. We have the ball with Brad Walker. Plays it back. Sams forward once again to Walker. Now Flaherty finds Woodward on the right-hand side. Is he going to run past his man? Doesn't. Plays it back instead. Flaherty across. Walker goes for goal from a very long way out. And Brad Walker has scored his first ever goal for Southport. And that is an absolute screamer. We're going to put 4 past Barrow, I've decided. That's what's going to happen. Not in the first half, obviously. First half, we're going to have one highlight, which is going to be the Brad Walker screamer, and that is going to be it. Right, we're just going to do that. Who's playing badly? No one's playing massively bad. Couple of 6.5s. George Newell, Tom Sams, and who was that there as well? Is that Bradley Bowers? We're going to keep them out for now. Don't really have a decent subs bench at the moment. Early highlight in the second half. Woodward's throw. Brad Walker, the goal scorer, collects it. Inside his own half. Runs forward. He's got Woodward behind him. Stops instead. Plays into the New Zealand international. Now Woodward on the right-hand side. Is he going to run past his man? Stops instead. Tries to find our striker. Can't manage it. And now Barrow can potentially break. Sams collects the ball though. Barros on the left. Lumps it upfield. Finds Archer. He doesn't find Archer at all. It's all the way back to Dixon in goal for Barrow. And now they're going to potentially bring it out from the back. Put some pressure on him. Go on, Woodward. Put some pressure. Waddington. Broch, maybe. Walker on the left. He's got some company in front of him. Tries to cross it in. Plays it back to Waddington. Kasumu. They're going to score here. Mendy. Now Thomas into the area. Mendy goes for goal. It's hit the underside of the bar. And we've managed to clear it. How have they not scored from that? I do not know. We're not doing massively well at the moment. There's a corner. Was just about to do a sub. Corner comes in. It's gone all the way through, and Gideon Adu Prepper can clear it. Now Flaherty's going to hopefully get there first. He does. Use your pace, my friend. Use your pace. Get round his man. He's got two in the box if he can find any one of them. Crosses in. It's gone. It's gone back to Flaherty on the volley. Hits it over the bar. And that is going to be time for some subs. Right, Rio Glean is coming on for George Newell. Swapping you two over. We're also going to do Bradley Barrows off for Morgan Boys. Brad Walker needs to come off because he's knackered. But weirdly, he's in the best condition out of everyone. I think what we're probably going to do as well, Denham might be coming off at some point. Woodward with a corner towards the 6-yard box. Nobody there as always. Lewis, Woodward crosses in. Again, Archer doesn't quite get it. Sams controls. Plays it to Lewis, who goes for goal from outside the area. Clayton Lewis, his 5th goal of the season. He does a weird celebration, which was slightly broken. We're 2-0 up against Barrow. We're going to win another match on camera. Boys with the throw. We've got 20 minutes to play. Boys gets it back in the middle. Lewis, the goal scorer. Boys is hopefully going to steal it. He does. Lewis, Flaherty. Lewis again. Goes for... That was a cross. Okay, fair enough. Woodward collects it in the middle. Glean is there. Doesn't get it. Lewis gets it back. Now Boys. Looked like he needs that. Woodward down. Oh, I thought he was going to just absolute blast it then. He didn't in the end. Hindle can run forward with the ball for Barrow. Loses out to Brad Walker, but still somehow keeps possession. Hindle again. Rooney in the middle. He's going to get tackled, isn't he? Doesn't. Taylor plays it across. Finds the ginger Hindle on that left-hand side. Number 7. Crosses in. Finds Waddington. Takes a touch. Goes for goal. Of course it's going in. Because every single shot from outside the area, from that range, always goes in. Every single one. I don't know if you've spotted this in the match engine. It always goes in. There's nothing you can do about it. Whereas, if our player gets the ball in that position, they won't shoot. They'll pass and they'll miss. Don't throw this away now. Do not throw this away now. Archer's having a shocker. He's on a 6.3. The corner comes in and Archer's scored. Okay, Cameron Archer, his 6.3 is immediately going to be going up to probably a 6.8 or a 6.9, isn't it? Because he's found the back of the net. His 16th goal of the season before Christmas. That's actually bloody impressive. 7.4 he's gone up to. He's gone up to a 7.4. Sams plays the ball in. Glean to Boys. Archer's there. Doesn't get it. Woodward heads down. Walker once again tries to go for goal from distance. He does again. And this time it is inches wide off the post. This is often how we play off camera. This is how we play off camera. We need to do our final sub. Woodward's knackered. We don't have too many options. We're going to do Aaron Sibia. And we're going to do that. It seems like a stupid thing to do. We're going to put Glean as a right back, Aaron Sibia as an advanced forward, Woodward with a free kick towards the middle. Dixon can hold on to it. We've not quite done our subs yet. Yeah, what I was trying to say is this is how we often play off camera. The moment I go on camera, or we play against the 4-4-2 apparently, which seems to be what undoes us, that's where we stop playing. Hindle's not going to get there. Woodward wins the header. Shouldn't really be on the pitch at the moment. Waddington. Broch, who's playing awful. Hindle doesn't get there. Woodward just lumps it upfield. Rio Glean's going to run onto it. Is he going to get his first goal for Southport? No, he bloody doesn't. Straight into the goalkeeper's shins. And that is going to be the end of Harry Woodward's game. We've got a throw. It's probably going to be Glean taking it. It is. Archer back to Rio Glean. Crosses in. Aaron Sibia doesn't quite get there. Walker, edge of the area. He's going to play it back to Archer, who has loads of space. And Cameron Archer makes it 4-1. His 17th goal of the season. Does a little bit of breakdancing for celebration as well. This is what I'm talking about. This is how we should be performing every single bloody match. 36 shots. 15 on target. 4 goals, an absolute wonderful performance. I think I've worked it out. It's the 4-4-2. It's the 4-4-2 is where we fall over. So that result then puts us into 4th place, 3 points behind Wrexham and York. We are 6 points behind table-topping Torquay. Wrexham and York obviously do have a game in hand. Hartlepool actually have 2 games in hand, so they could leap ahead of us. So can Barnet. So I expect we're probably not going to be staying fourth for too long. That is going to do it for this episode. It's probably quite a long one now because I wasn't expecting the second match of this episode to be a 4-1 victory. So, next episode, what we're going to do, we're going to go to Eastleigh, my hometown. Technically, I'm from Southampton, born in Southampton, but I've lived in Eastleigh up until I was like 21, something like that. So we're going to go up against my home side. Thank you very much for watching this episode of Football Manager 2020 with Southport. If you did enjoy, do remember to leave a like. If you want to see more, hit the subscribe button. I'll be back tomorrow with the matchup against Eastleigh, and I will see you then.